So you're considering the future and you're thinking about acting. And you've taken that leap of faith. And something tells you that the first step is really important. If this happens to be true, I think we should talk about a career in acting. You know, the Mumbai film industry is hard to navigate through, even for people from Mumbai. The idea of struggling has changed. People don't struggle anymore, they market themselves. You know, even when we want to make the right decision, there is so much information overload in the market that we feel overwhelmed. So let's just go back to basics and ask ourselves, what is a well-rounded actor? What is a plausible star? You know, the well-rounded actor today, he or she needs to look good, they need to sound good, they need to have great diction, a great command over their voice, depth and performance, and still need to be dancers and action heroes. Now that is a lot to ask for from anyone. There is of course that misconception that it's all easy money and fame, but that's not the case at all. You know, true success takes a lot of effort, and the irony is despite the effort, you need to make it look effortless. I think we need to establish early on that acting is a skill set, that it can be acquired like any other skill. Talent can be taught, and this can be done in a number of ways, out of which the most important is repetitions. Just like a writer writes every day, an actor must act every day. And with enough repetitions, your brain is able to actually grow, physically evolve, and you're able to acquire a skill. Much like jumping a rope or learning a musical instrument. The only catch is that you have to be 100% committed, not even 99%. If you really want to find out which is the right institute for you, you have to do your homework, you have to do your research. Find out who the alumni is, find out whom they've taught, because no matter which institute you choose, acting training is essential. Mr. Kapoor's technique is a combination of science and aesthetics, and he's able to reach so many people year after year. And he's contributed just so many megastars to the industry. Unfortunately, acting cannot be bought over the internet. It cannot be downloaded through a link. Because training takes some sort of human factor. It takes a guru. It takes some sort of feedback system. It's only good communication that is the touchstone of any good teacher-student relationship. And I think the best part about the program is that you get to uncover your own assets. You get to discover your own secret talents. And that can be a very fulfilling experience. That's how you get past all of those negative thoughts, and that's how you unlock the genius that's inside you. There is a genius inside you. So the first part of the course is about learning the rules and techniques involved in acting. But once you master the art, that's when you start breaking the rules and creating your own original techniques. The market right now is saturated with old performances. People want something new, the trend is towards something more naturalistic. The program is designed in a very scientific way to deal with any trend of the market. After the initial opening up exercises, when your inhibitions have been dropped, you're introduced to mime and movement. After which there is improvisation, NLP, dance, diction, action. It's just a completely holistic program. The team at KNK are firm believers that your only competition is you. What's important is that it's a safe environment to discover yourself and to grow. Now, if you want to be an actor, these are just some things you've got to keep in mind. Number 1, do your homework, do your research, find out which is the right place for you. Number 2, watch great cinema, read great books. Number 3, learn your craft. This is the most important thing you can do for yourself. Number 4, choose your field, because there are so many specializations nowadays. Actors can now be cinema actors, TV actors. They can model for ads or do events or voiceover work. Number 5, the market is constantly evolving and you've just got to keep up with it. Number 6, meet casting directors. Find out where their studios are. Now, casting directors don't usually entertain novices and prefer people with some amount of acting training under their belt. Number 7, no training program can promise you work. If they're promising work, they're probably lying, or they don't have your best interest at heart. Number 8. Networking. A lot of talented people forget how important networking is. So involve yourself with messages and conversation and find out where it's happening, so you can formulate better strategies. All that matters is that you work on yourself every day, and that effort really adds up. Number 9. Stop waiting for stardom to start living your life. Your life is here, it's happening right now. Your time is now. And it's a never-ending journey. You'll just keep on learning, you'll just keep on developing. But if you follow a strategy every day, you will be able to unlock your potential. And who knows, you might just end up being the next superstar. That could be you. If you've ever wondered, why do we need acting training? Then this video is for you. Let us try and establish a simple truth that isn't repeated very often. All artists are exhibitionists. When an actor says, "I want to act," he or she is really saying that I have a need to be watched acting. An actor uses his form to produce an effect in the audience member. The more accurate the invocation of the feeling in the watcher, the more effective an actor one is considered. When we act in front of our parents, one of two things may happen. Either our family loves us so much that their biases act up and we may receive a rosy picture of our talent, or our family and friends may not see the potential in us and exhaust our spirits with criticism. This is why one needs a neutral observer, one who knows what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. The trainer may do this in a way that it does not hurt one's self-image or inflate one's ego. The trainer may provide you ways of building your personality strengths and help interpret your weaknesses as a performer. This is how one gets in touch with the self and grows over time. Much like a surgeon, a trainer invades the self, not the physical self, but the psychological self. Only an industry professional can direct you. Unlike on set, where people do not have the time and patience to train you from scratch, a good trainer will give you the right atmosphere to grow, under the gaze of your batchmates, producing a grand community of feedback and healthy competition. And since the game is built on psychology, one needs the best psychologist, one who knows what they are doing.